to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Yellow Jackets will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side. Off the play fake on first down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. On the ground, it's Prince. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking for a man, it's Payne. Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Turns it loose. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. And second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense
breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Payne. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And it's right down the boulevard. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quick strike complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Payne. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Give to the back. Fights off a defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Lost to throw again. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The screen, and watch out. Spins away from the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still on his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Stanton. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Dropping back, it's Payne. Makes the catch, it's Stanton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They're going to ride this running back. Shows him the stiff arm.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Prince. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will quickly use a timeout. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, UNC. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. There he goes.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's got great speed, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running to Green. Nice move there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Payne. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing into zone defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. You don't tip the scales at $3 bills. Stay on the sideline. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 10 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Catch in the middle, it's Stanton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Tar Heels! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Townsend. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Snap it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. The play action fake. Forced out of the pocket. Quarterback gets past the marker.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Runs through a tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass, getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
34, Georgia Tech. 13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Poe.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking for a man. It's Payne. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. This will be the final play of the third quarter with just 1 tick left on the clock. To the air on second down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
First and 10, Georgia Tech.
Leaves it with the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the big fella to the corner. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The snap sets up the throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Utah found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Salt Lake City. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Pulls it in, it's Prince. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The third sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw from his back.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Payne. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out.
After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get the... Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback now breaking the field. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were strong.